Welcome to Reno Studios. My name is David Nyave. Where you stand. In Exodus 3:5, God says, "Do not come any closer. Take off your sandals." Why? Why would God need Moses to take off his sandals? They're out in the middle, pretty much a desert type in a mountain. Take off your sandals. He's about to start the process of introducing what we call the holy and the most holy. As he's talking to Moses and as they're having a conversation, he's okay. As he's getting closer, like we mentioned before, as you get closer to God, things start happening. Now, here he is told, take off your sandals. But he also tells them why. Because the place you're standing is holy. Now, what do the sandals represent? We can put a lot of symbols to them, but it's very simple. When you walk, your shoes, they get dirty. Our feet are being taken care of. So there's everything we walk on is in our shoes. But what's also interesting is nowadays we have steps for everything. How many steps did you take? It represents how busy your day was. It represents what you did throughout the day. And sometimes people run with shoes that they walk. It represents the miles, the distance, but also represents us. It represents our walls, where we're walking, what we're bringing. So as we come to God, everything in our life is symbolic in our shoes and our feet because we're bringing it with us. So as Moses is entering the most holy place, God is saying, take off all those stereotypes you have of me and put them there because you're about to enter the most holy place. You're about to receive the full blessing. That's so powerful. I can relate to that. But also, many times now, you enter people's houses, we've kind of changed the way we do things here, where many people are telling you, hey, can you leave your shoes at the entrance because it's dirty? I don't want germs, things like that. And we're okay with it. But here, when Moses asked, many of us are like, why would God ask him to do that? So remember, as you get closer to God, he will start asking you to do things, but he's not taking from you, he's giving. As you take off your shoes and come closer to God, as you take off all the stereotypes you've had in the last 2-3 years, as you take out those stereotypes that you've had in your life because you're finally coming back to God, he is saying you're about to receive your full blessing. Now, God reveals something to Moses because many times we are like Moses and the Israelites. Picture this, they've been in Egypt for over 400 years, suffering. And God says this in Exodus 3:7. I have indeed seen the misery of my people in Egypt. I have heard the crying and the suffering. I mean, who can argue by saying, then where were you, God? Why did it take over 400 years to do something? I don't know why sometimes things happen. I don't know why it feels like it's so long and then God does something, or it feels like God's never going to do anything, or it feels like God's not even around. And I am reminded of Job. Job 38:4-7. Job yells out at God and he says, were you there when I marked out the dimensions of the universe? Were you there when I stretched out everything that you can see? It's almost like Job is being asked, do you really know what's happening? It's bigger than just you. Yes, the pain is everything you have. And God says, I know the pain. Take off those sandals, come to the most holy place, and be ready to receive the blessing. Now that I'm a dad, I know what that feels like. Because there are times that my daughters are sick. There are times that they have a fever. I know they're okay, but I know that they feel sick. They're hurting. They're uncomfortable. I don't freak out. I don't do anything out of the ordinary because I know. I also happen to be a nurse, and I know that a fever is okay. I know that a little bit of sickness is good for them. And you would call me a good parent for that. But usually we yell to God, you're a bad God. As we leave here today, be reminded of that. Take off those sandals, take off those stereotypes you have of God, and come closer to God to receive the full blessing that he has for you. Hey guys, I hope you really enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also, comment and like the video. It helps our channel out and also helps get more content out to you guys. Once again, thank you.